I got a bunch of dumb white people working for me. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh my God.
I guess you can. He can talk like that since Asians have been beat up on. You just gonna beat up on the white people?
For only three more months though. 3 more months, and then they'll wear off.
Yeah, about 3 more months, and you
3
gotta
more
shut up. Your privilege is gonna be gone.
he knows I love him.
He's Asian. You treat them both the same, I'd say.
Yeah. Am I mean to you?
I mean, we're pretty.
Yeah.
I like us now.
What do you mean?
I feel like our relationship feels good.
Yeah.
You didn't like him at first?
No, I looked up to him, but he hated me when I first joined. He was my the only Asian on network TV. She was like, my boyfriend's Bobby Lee. I'm like, oh my God, I'd love to help. The first thing he does, he's like, you suck. You're gay.
No, I said called you a flat.
You gay?
No, I'm not. For 2 years, he got everyone on this podcast to think I was in a gay relationship. He's so good at it.
But I used to call you like flat face,
fairy boy.
You flat face.
Why?
Because he's a flat face.
I mean,
No, you got a flat. The fuck you talking about? He looked like he was born over here. You look like you was brought over here. What is you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
No,
you're recording, right?
Yeah.
He look like he's from Hawaii.
Yeah. I look like I'm from like old school Asia.
Well, I can't talk about y'all right now. You trying to end my fucking
we're
career.
good. We're good.
No, we're not good once you release this shit. You trying to set a nigga up. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't saying shit bad about you. I appreciate my hair.
That's amazing. Are you recorded?
Yeah, we're ready.
There we go.
So, Miss Pat, just I'll introduce you, and then you can start talking. I do a little intro first.
Okay.
I don't mean to be rude. You know what I mean?
It's a fucking podcast, Bobby. We get to edit it how the fuck we want to.
There we go.
At the
You
end,
get
just
the
don't
game.
get naked. That's all.
not
Fuck.
Do you get scared when I get naked?
I get scared when any white person get naked.
All right, but I'm Asian.
I don't give a fuck. Your skin white. I want to see that shit.
I love it already. I love it.
I want to see that shit.
That is a good point, though. Your skin is white.
You do have white skin.
No, I'll argue that. Let's fucking start it, and I have an argument.
He's
against
been
that.
recording. Go, Bobby.
All right, go ahead. Do you think he does a countdown?
Five, four, three.
Mama, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
I love you.
Thanks.
I'm Bobby Lee. I'm the captain of this ship. I feel great. I woke up at, what time? 2 o'clock? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had fucking some deep dreams last night. About, because I saw that documentary about, what's it called? Ivan the Terrible. Oh my God. Some guard at one of the.
What was the name of your documentary?
It's called The Devil Next Door.
Oh, I thought he was about to say Eye of the Tiger.
No.
The Rocky documentary.
It's not a documentary. It's an old movie.
No. So, let's just gonna introduce Miss Pat. Give her a round of applause.
I'm sorry.
Let's get that going. Thank you so much for doing the podcast. I've been a fan from afar. I think you're just naturally funny, intrinsically funny.
Thank you.
You're just.
You were on The Cabin, right, with Bert?
Oh, yeah, girl.
How
Girl,
was?
what happened? What
What
happened?
didn't fucking happen?
I know.
Did you watch that episode?
No, what happened?
Fucking best.
Wait, what happened?
Miss Pat just goes off.
I did not go off. I was being my fucking self. The whole. I just talked to Bert about this. Kelly Coco.
Coco, yeah.
Coco.
Yeah.
Cusco.
Kelly from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
And Joel McHale. And he thought it would be good to put us together. And he said I wouldn't know who she was.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know who they was. Well, I grew up watching the soap because Joel McHale always been a cute, sexy white guy.
Yeah.
So we get out the car and I was like, hey, I know who Ron Seacrest is. He said, and I know who Lizzo is, which was fucking hilarious. And so he went on to ask me, did I know her? And I didn't know who she was. I had never seen her before. I had never heard her name. And I just looked at her. I was like, and when he told me who she was, I said, I don't know who you are. I don't know no black people that watch The Big Bang Theory. I don't know shit. You know, and it just went downhill from there. But and oh my God, people's in my box. I'm racist. How the fuck am I racist if I don't know somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I don't know all them white men's on the money, but I still.
Yeah. But there's certain shit that there's certain shit I don't watch. I don't watch certain networks or this and that. There's sometimes where I'm walking down the street in Beverly Hills and photographers will be taking photos of somebody. I'll turn around and it's some white dude walking down. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Who the fuck is he? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know any. Look, I'm a 49-year-old black woman who mind my motherfucking business.
Bro.
I don't get into reality shows.
Me either.
I don't want to see a bunch of black bitches fighting. Like I don't watch shit. I watch drug dealing movies. I'm an ex-drug dealer.
Wait, what movies do you watch?
Fucking Narco, Queen of the South, Blacklist, Handmaid's Tale. I like to see white clicks get cut off.
I love.
They cut the white clicks off on Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
That's
they
my
cut
shit.
them right. Yeah. What do you think they do with them after? They put them in a little bowl, you think?
I don't know, but this season was so fucking good, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, ain't nothing like a pissed off, strong-faced white woman. Ooh, It got really good. That's the type of shit I watch. I don't watch no pick me up and carry me across the sea ass, drama ass shit. Ain't nobody gonna be picking my big black ass up, throw me out in the water. First of all, I'm black. You ain't about to get my hair wet. No goddamn way. I paid for it. So I don't get into all that old lovey-dovey shit.
Yeah.
I'm a ghetto hood bitch.
Do you watch like nature documentaries about like giraffes?
Fuck no.
Why?
Well, like who Jurassic? What?
No, giraffes and shit, or like
The fuck I need to see with giraffe? I can see a tall motherfucker in it.
Yeah. What about like sea creatures, like
No,
sea
I grew up
anemones?
with roaches. I don't want No, I don't watch it. And I think alligators are some mean motherfucker grabbing fucking deer babies by the neck and choking them out and shit. I don't want to see nature eat nature.
Have you watched any like serial killer documentaries?
I just watched on YouTube. I was just strolling, and it's called Fatal Attraction. It's the first time I ever seen it like with all black women. Who just killing
Wait,
their
this
fucking
wasn't
husband.
the movie Fatal Attraction.
No, not the movie. It was like just real incident.
Yeah.
When I was in Riverdale, Georgia, where I have a home, I still have a house at, and it was very interesting. So I watch little shit like that. But really, I'm so busy between family and trying to be a fucking comedian. I don't have time to watch shit. When I close my eyes, I'm trying to motherfucking sleep.
Yeah.
Shit, half of the time I'm trying to get my titties out my face when I take my bra off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rest.
Did you start obviously you started in Atlanta, stand up? How old were you when you started?
Shit, I don't know, late 20s. I've been doing this shit almost 20 years, late 20s.
Wow.
I was a
started
late
23.
comedian. I didn't start at 19. I started straight out the box with something to talk about. So
Yeah.
I was married. I was married with kids, and my kids were still in fucking school. And
Wow.
it was a struggle.
Yeah.
You had
But-
kids really young, right, Miss Pat?
Yeah, 14, 15.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
14?
Yeah, I was trying to get that shit out the way.
Smart.
And it was just waiting you 20 when your pussy about broke down me. Waiting till the correct age society say.
Yeah.
Use the pussy when you can. I'm not advocating for teenage pregnancy. I say do you.
Yeah.
You think it's over for me at 36? You think dust is coming out of my pussy?
Who fucks you? Ask that person.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, is dust coming out of pussy?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
A lot of dust.
Are you trying to get pregnant?
No.
You don't want to get pregnant?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I want to have babies with her, but we don't know yet. Because when we first dated, Miss Pat, I knocked her up. Can I say it?
Yeah, no. I got 2 abortions when I first.
I knocked her up a couple
I got a
times.
few too. I'll say this: you can't keep them all. But anyway,
Did you have abortions too, Miss Pat?
fuck yeah, I had them. Damn, ghetto dick keep you pregnant.
I don't know any girlfriend of mine that hasn't had one.
Most women have, but they won't say it out loud.
Right.
Oh my God, bitch! I know your pussy. We got the same pussy. They went down the same village. Okay, you had an abortion, and then they be like, "I'm not a mama. You are a mama. You just didn't keep them, so you get to celebrate Mother's Day too. Just not with the child."
Never thought of it that way. Yeah. That's true, though.
Yeah, you was a mama.
Yeah.
You just, the baby exit the wrong way, but you are a mother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. We're parents.
You guys have been parents for many
We have
years.
2 ghost kids.
Wait a minute. The abortion was by you.
Pat, Miss Pat, is it worth it? Having
What?
kids?
It used to be worth it when they was great tax write-off, but when Trump got in office, he took all that shit away from the poor people.
Yeah.
And so I'm quite sure y'all ain't in the class where you get EIC because you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's called Earned Income Credit, where they take your money and give it to poor motherfuckers so we can buy flat screen TVs. That's the best way I can describe it to people with money. So it's not worth it anymore. I mean, unless you just want a diaper bag on your shoulder or somebody sucking on your titty other than Bobby Lee. I mean, I breastfed only my gay daughter.
Yeah.
And I have a bit, that's why I think she's gay, because
I think
put titties in her mouth too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they really do suck the length out of your fucking titty. Like, they'll make one of your titties uneven.
Yeah.
And I had a really nice figure and shit, and I had these motherfucking Batman arms and shit. And I had that first baby, and ploom. I've been this side since the first motherfucking. I'm still trying to lose weight. The motherfucker 35 years old. I want to go back to my fuckable weight, like 6th grade.
6th grade.
Is that what you? That's not when you were starting, though.
Yeah. No,
What's the first? How old were you when you started?
12.
When you started banging?
Well, he was banging me.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like much older? And
Yeah, he was 21, 22, something
Wow.
like that.
He signed the kid birth certificate, too. That goes to show you they don't give a fuck about the kids in the girl. Come on, bring your old ass in here and sign this minor birth certificate.
Wow.
Because he signed both kids' birth certificate. I had 2 kids by
Oh
him.
shit!
wow.
Yeah.
And neither time, nobody questioned this old motherfucker
Yeah.
who came in there with his ID that said he was old as fuck, who should have been the oldest brother, not the baby daddy, and signed the birth certificate and kept on moving.
See, that's what.
But that's time now, because that was the 80s. I had the baby 86, 87. You do that shit today, they going to drag your motherfucking ass.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah.
just saw a 12-year-old girl get pregnant by a 20-some-year-old man, 26-year-old man. They locked the mama and his ass up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And the
fucking
mama
around
too.
anymore.
You know what really, I'm a teenage mom, but this is when I really got jealous, is when they started giving white girls a teen
TV
mom. What was my motherfucking TV show? You dirty bastard. I was a mama before all of them bitches.
And what's crazy is that the first season they were just all white girls too.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single, and there were just white girls.
No
White
diversity.
girl,
No
but they
diversity.
said don't happen in the community. I'm like, excuse me. At least let me come in and motivate these bitches. I'm the original teen mom,
Yeah.
and they was just giving out TV show. I'm like, what the fuck was my TV show?
And they became
I couldn't
like,
even get a welfare check.
celebrities. They legit became celebrities too. Like they have they're on their 8th season of it, right?
Yeah, I watched now season of that bullshit.
But Miss Pat, I mean, the fucking kind of shit that you got going on in your career, I'd rather have your shit than that shit.
Yeah,
that shit's a
that's
fleeting
before I
bullshit.
got TV. That's
Yeah, but
before I
now
got
look at you. You did this through your skill,
Yes.
right? And your talent and
That's
hard
before
work.
I knew I had a fucking ski. I was just looking to make some money.
Wait, who pushed you? Who was like, wait a second, like you got it. You should probably try it.
People was always tell me I'm funny, a caseworker, and I just got into it, and I was like, oh.
You say
I'm
caseworker?
I had a caseworker.
Okay, got it.
And I'm a convicted felon, and so it was
For what?
for trafficking cocaine.
Oh shit.
Or we're selling crack. We don't do no cocaine. Selling crack.
Yeah.
So when I'm a convicted felon, it was so hard for me to get a fucking job. And comedy was easy money. It was almost like dope money. You know what I'm saying? You could just go and fucking do a show and make $100, 5 minutes, 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And I really just fell in love with it. And I just wanted to learn the technique of it. And everybody, I'm a storyteller. Once you figured out what the fuck you doing up there, you kind of home in on it, and then you just really bang it out.
People don't realize it's fucking addicting,
It's very addictive.
right? Like the first time you kill, there's nothing like that on planet Earth. It's like, holy fuck, you get hard. My little,
I don't get a hard. But
Yeah, but my little dick got hard. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I just remember couldn't sleep that night because you're just thinking about the set.
that is not what happened to me.
Whatever.
The opposite.
My
Whatever.
little dick didn't get hard. I am a girl. My click didn't run off me. I mean, it is very addictive.
Yeah.
And, when you leave the stage and you know you're done well and you just want more. It's almost like drugs. You just want more. Like even as a comic, sometimes you might just find yourself going sitting back in the back of the club just to breathe the atmosphere. Yeah, you just being around that because that's what you love to do.
Yeah, in 1996, I was working at the Comedy Store in La Jolla, and we were closing up, and Dom Irrera, you know Dom Irrera? He was doing a show, like a corporate show. He stopped by the club, and he sat in a circle in the showroom. There's no audience there, and all the doormen and staff circled around him, and he just told stories for like a couple of hours, and it was the most magical, mesmerizing thing because I'm a kid from the suburbs. I don't know nobody from show business, but I also knew him from growing up watching him in HBO and shit. And just to hear his shit and just to be a part of it, it was just so dreamy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just like you never think that you can do
Meet
it
those
or meet those kind of people or be involved. And now it's like, oh shit, I'm at the gate. You know what I mean? I know how to walk in. You know what I mean? And it's like there's nothing like it in the world. And after you kill too, when people look at you differently in the showroom, right? Like you're out in the lobby getting a drink, and people come up to you and they're just like, "Oh fuck, great set."
Yeah.
And like in normal life, people don't look at you like that. Mm-hmm. You work at Starbucks, or I used to work at a coffee shop. People just would spit on you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
All right.
Like, no, they would. They would just spit right in your face. And now it's like,
fuck doing that.
What coffee shop is this?
Well, no, what fucking coffee shop? Do you look that weak, Babylon? God damn. I mean, you are Asian. We do think y'all know karate. You just letting the motherfucker, you can't even say, ha ha. God damn. You can't pretend. You just let motherfucker spit on you.
yeah.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a really quick break to share some of these amazing sponsors with you.
Helix Sleep is the stuff of life. You guys, the best mattress that we own in the house is our Helix mattress.
I'm going to go ahead and say this, okay? It's a controversial thing. We have a very, very expensive that we bought years ago. Mm-hmm. The Helix is far superior. Trust me on this.
Helix Sleep has a quiz also that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way you sleep.
I took the Helix quiz and I was matched with the Midnight Medium mattress because I wanted something that felt medium and I sleep, and I'm a side sleeper. I also run pretty hot, and this one is perfect for me.
It's been awesome getting unboxing videos for so many of you who also found the Helix mattresses of your dreams. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't even ever have to go to a mattress store again. Wrap it up, bud.
Just go to helixsleep.com/belly and take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/belly.
Brooklinen is a fact of life. Brooklinen is sheets that we use here in the household. It's our favorite. We don't use any other kinds of sheets. We have it for every room. It's summer again, you guys, and that means hot sunny days, correct? And nights, and they are too hot sometimes to get any sleep. Enter Brooklinen, crisp sheets that crisp sheets that
Crisp sheets that breathe to keep you cool
when you can say goodbye to sweaty summer nights.
Brooklinen was created to create beautiful, high-quality home essentials that don't cost an arm and a leg. And people, what a success. They work directly with manufacturers to make luxury available directly to you without the luxury level markups. So you get their amazing array of products at a reasonable price.
Brooklinen has something for your every comfort need, ideal for a seasonal refresh because they're launching new products, colors, and patterns all the time.
We're talking buttery soft and breathable sheets, plush and absorbent towels. Love their towels. Love their robes even more. And comfy loungewear you'll want to put on and never take off.
They're so confident, guys, in their core products that they come with a 365-day warranty, and fans are confident as well. They've received over 75,000 five-star reviews and counting. Wrap it up.
So give yourself the comfort refresh you deserve and get it for less at Brooklinen. Go to brooklinen.com and use the promo code TIGER to get $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code TIGER for $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's brooklinen.com, promo code TIGER.
Brooklinen is a fact of life.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Did you grow up with Asians?
No, not until you guys came to our community.
We came to your community.
Yeah, the beauty supply store,
Oh,
the liquor store,
yeah. Wait, were you
the
ever
grocery store.
were you ever friends with Asians growing up?
They didn't go to my school. No.
Oh, when's the first time you became a friend with an Asian?
You.
49 years later?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know no Asian. I'm not being racist, but I really don't know no Asian.
But okay, so let me just be honest then. May I be honest?
Yeah.
I grew up in the suburbs of San Diego. There was no black people.
How many
Yeah.
did you have in your school?
1.5. I don't even know.
Wow.
I mean, I had a white dude was really 10. I don't know. Maybe, he was black. But
There are some suburbs in San Diego that are super white.
so white. So it's like the only real black friends I got was from comedy.
Yeah.
And then you just show up at a club and then you see, the first guy I met was this kid named Kareem, right? And he was this tall, he had a big afro. And he just came up to me and he goes, "What's up, man?" And then he gave me a hug and I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's just like in the movies.
Then he spit on me.
And then he went,
Yeah.
right on my face. No. You know what I mean? And I try to do I try to be he gave me a hug. And when we departed, I was just like, I did a thing with my body.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
wow.
And I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm in training day or something. You know?
Yeah.
God damn, Bobby.
Yeah. And then I came to LA and then Martin Lawrence's road manager goes, "Hey, Martin wants you to every time he plays the store, he just wants you to open." Right? So then it's like I'm in the green room with Martin Lawrence and all these guys and I'm meeting everybody. And it was just it was just a magical fucking time. But also I didn't grow up with black people, so I'm just kind of learning culturally. What do you look at me like that for?
No, I believe you.
I don't know why, but you're looking at me like I'm going to say something, like I'm going to cancel myself.
No, I'm not going to let you cancel yourself. You're going to edit this shit out. I mean, I understand. I mean, I remember when Asians, Chinese people first started to come for hearing of them, which they took over the nail shop. Those are Asians, right?
Yeah.
They started to take over because I don't fucking want to say the wrong thing, but when they started to take over the nail shops in my community. And they just started popping up everywhere. And then we became popular and all the beauty supply stores came. So they started coming to the community. Because at first they were coming to our community easing in out through the liquor stores. We have more liquor stores and churches than any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And so, now they flood our community because for some reason, white America don't realize we spend the most money in this fucking country. Black people do.
Yeah.
So, that was my first interaction when they started to come in our community.
Yeah.
You grew up in Atlanta.
Yeah, I grew up in Georgia. It was just
You did?
Alpharetta.
Oh, boy, shit.
What? Tell me about.
Well, I moved there.
It's rich as
but-
fuck.
No. I moved there 94.
was still rich as fuck.
White black farms, and then this guy. That was it.
Yeah, but that's where all the money is.
Now it is. That's where all the money is.
Bro, you grew up like I grew up.
No, but the way you describe, I didn't have a country club.
Bitch, you probably had a country. You just didn't belong to the country club.
Yeah, but you did.
Was there golfing?
There was golfing.
Why was
there you
at
go,
the-
bitch.
Why was you belonging to your parents own a beauty supply store or something?
He's a tennis player. A very
Well, no,
good
his
one.
cousin owns a beauty supply store.
No, my parents owned these clothing stores.
Did they own a wig shop too?
We owned a wig shop. We're in that game as well. But then it's like
We're in
the wig game, bro. And
We're good.
what's up, dog? But I grew up. My parents were doing well in life.
Yeah.
So we grew up with a swimming pool. White picket fence.
Affluence.
Very affluent, right?
Yeah,
And-
I see.
Yeah, but then here's the thing, though.
What do your parents think about you out here butt ass naked? Acting like
Miss
you
Pat-
po, you got a script to make fuck. What the fuck?
Miss Pat, but
What
no,
are your is they alive?
Miss Pat, just listen.
I'm surprised they ain't tied
Miss Pat,
chicken feet to your dick.
Miss Pat, but you don't be behind closed doors.
They
My
beat
dad used to beat the shit out with a golf club.
I heard you tell that story.
Yeah.
I don't know where I seen it. Said I came across a story about your daddy beating you. You had me fucking hollering.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom, she knocked my mom's teeth out. He was a raging alcoholic. So yeah, we had affluence, right? I was molested, not by my dad, but someone in the neighborhood. So that you have your trauma and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody got trauma.
Everyone's got. No, I know some dudes though. I know some comics that have nothing.
They're not funny.
That's true. They're
If
not.
ain't nobody stuck no thumb up your ass. They're not funny.
That's
fucking.
that's the
And
litmus
if
test.
you look at a comic and they say, "Oh, my mother does my laundry," I'd be like, "Can you please go rob a bank?" So get the fuck off stage. Nobody gives a fuck about your mama doing your laundry, you bitch.
Yeah.
As nigga.
That's.
My mama does his laundry.
Yeah, your mom is in my laundry. But
It's Asian mothering. It's a
Yeah.
different. It's a
Oh
different
yeah, they're
sport.
very clingy and cookie and cook for you and
Yeah,
love
like
you.
even when you don't want it. Like today, I didn't want her to just roaming around like vacuuming when
Yeah,
I
she
don't
can't
want
help
her to do
herself.
anything. I'm like, Ma, sit down, have a meal with us. She can't do it. She has to be doing something, and it's always got to be in the cleaning
Yeah.
department.
Can you send her over my house?
I will. Oh my God, it's like her favorite sport in life is cleaning. Even
Some
if
people like that.
yeah,
They
it
do-
like
they-
brings her comfort or something or ease.
Well, don't fuck with her comfort.
I'll send her away.
Don't fuck with her comfort. Loan your mother out. Loan your mama out. We want her to be real comfortable. Can you fly her to Indianapolis? I will keep your mama comfortable like a motherfucker.
Did you move to Indianapolis?
I live in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you like it there?
Fuck no.
Why are you there then?
My husband works at General Motors.
Ah.
And so that's what originally got me there. But I'm getting ready to move back to Atlanta.
Back to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, LA was never your thing?
Nah, I can't do this old carrot eating ass place. Fake titties and I can't do all of this shit.
Yeah.
And you gotta be all these lunches y'all doing, all of these dreams makers, these dream killers and fake motherfuckers and
Yeah.
everybody playing like they opportunists.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit. These are worse than prostitutes.
I know. Look, let me ask you something.
I got the wrong attitude. I'm like, get the fuck out my face, you lying bitch.
Yeah. Miss Pat. Do you think that's just a perception thing, or do you think that's a real, like, I understand that just to hear me out, right? I understand people's, like, feelings toward people. They have the opinions about people in LA, and they think it's like,
She's talking about she's not wrong about the industry. The industry is like
yeah,
that.
but it's like that. But let me argue this, though. It's like that in any business. Like, if you're climbing the corporate ladder in any corporation in, like, Atlanta or New York or whatever, right? Depending on what it is, people backstab each other and they climb to the top and then do lunches.
But it's like everybody here doing something. Everybody's an opportunist. I mean, if you're at a corporation and it says 100 people, everybody ain't an opportunist. You got some real people just. It's like here, if you put 10 motherfuckers together in the business, 9 of them will step on your head to get to the top.
That's true.
So that's what I'm talking about. You know,
Yeah.
everybody wants to be famous. Everybody can't be famous. Somebody got to sit at home and watch the other motherfuckers die.
That's true.
Okay?
Yeah,
Everybody can't be on TV. Everybody ain't got a talent.
Yeah.
But you can't tell these motherfuckers they ain't got a talent with social media now. I remember when I first started coming out to LA and I would see actors that could not make it standing on stage to do comedy. Why, bitch? Why take up the space that you should not be in? If you don't get your stupid ass off that stage,
Yeah.
you probably ain't a good actor, but I know you're not a good comedian.
Yeah.
And that's what really burns me. When I see a broke ass actor trying to be a comedian, if you don't get the fuck out of our space when we already broke over here and we need this little motherfucking stage time so somebody can take us on the road so we can buy a bologna sandwich, bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck off that goddamn stage. I mean, they be like, oh, that person is an actor, but they're doing comedy. That's not a comedian.
Yeah.
Because the shit comedy come from tragedy, struggles, life issues, and hard. It's got to be here.
Yeah.
If you ever do this shit for the money, you're never gonna make it.
Yeah, but here's what when I see those motherfuckers all the time, right?
I'm quite sure you do. That's why I don't live here.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when I see them, though,
What you do?
I know that what it takes to get to headline and get a fan base and all that is you need to. They're not. I already know that they're not going to be able to do the steps and the ability to get through all the gates to get to where we're at. So I just don't mind them. I get that they're stealing our stage time.
I don't worry about them either. I just notice. I'm like, here go this mother.
Yeah.
Tick.
But yeah. What?
Tick.
Tick.
Yeah. Blood sucking motherfucker. Stage sucking motherfucker.
They're ticks. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
And then 6 months later, they're not even doing it no more.
yeah.
Or they just hang. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm glad. You know what I love about stand-up, and even the show business in general. It's so hard.
It's so fucking hard.
It's so hard that, like, honestly, I've been in the game. How long? Over 25 years. Mm-hmm. Wow. I now feel like I think I'm making it. Yeah. It took me this long. Before I would get, I was on Mad TV, but we didn't get paid a lot. We got you started off with $4,000 a week. With taxes and your agents and everything, you're making. You're on a TV show. You're on a TV show, and you're making $2,000 a week.
And everybody else think you making a shit ton.
Yeah, they think you are, but then you still have to get the clothes to look right and all that stuff, and you know what I mean. And it's like you're not making any money. I had to borrow money, man, when I was on that show. But it's only now where I feel like, okay, I'm getting offers on shit. When I go on the road, it sells out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
see you.
Yeah, and this is making me money, and and it's like I bought this house. You know what I mean? So it's
beautiful.
Like, yeah, this has only been a couple of years since I could afford a house like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm feeling it too. I mean,
you're killing it now too.
Well, I ain't killing it like you, but
no, you are.
I've noticed that my touring is starting to pick up. I'm able to do shit I couldn't do 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, it took 5 years to get this TV show out. I started out with Fox. I went through 3 writers. On top of that, Hulu shot the pilot and dropped it, and then BET Plus picked it up. It took 5 fucking years to get 10 episodes.
God.
Yes.
And I bet you after everything that didn't work out, you were so bummed, but you didn't give up.
No, you know what? I never felt like it wasn't going to happen. I just, when you see the show, I'm not your typical mother. I'm a convicted felon in the show.
Yeah.
I'm mean. I'm fucking mean.
Mm-hmm.
And where most shows you see where the mom hold the household down. Mm-hmm. Well, my husband holds the household down. He support the household while I go out and follow my dream as a comedian.
Yeah.
And that's my real fucking life. My husband is home with the kids while I'm out here trying to follow my dreams as a comedian. And where I ended up today is because he was always there for me. Aww. So I'm not your typical mama. I say what the fuck I want to say. I curse. We talk about real shit.
Yeah.
And it's no beating. We have conversation about race. Hell, the pilot is about school shootings.
Oh wow.
The pilot?
The pilot is about school shootings.
You open with
school shooting.
I
Wow.
open with school shooting because ain't y'all tired of PC TV? Yeah. Ain't y'all tired of turning on TV, going to church? Motherfucker, if I want to go to church, I go to church.
Yeah. I'm tired of PC anything.
I'm tired of you can't say what you want to say.
Yeah.
Tipping around, everybody get mad. Whatever happened to the day when you say, fuck you? And I mean from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, kiss my ass from the front.
Yeah. You know what show I loved? All in the Family.
Yeah, and this show, I'm almost like an Archie Bunker. They want to say Roseanne because I'm a woman, but it's like Archie Bunker. We take on some. We had one episode about race.
Yeah,
things you shouldn't say, and the word in the show that I brought up was Jap slap. You ever heard of that word?
I like it.
No.
I don't know what it is.
That's what my dad did to my mom.
He's so fucking.
Jump slap.
Oh, you're so stupid. But so I grew up as a little girl, and I'm just innocent. I'm telling a story. And I grew up as a little girl, and we watched a lot of Kung Fu movies. Bruce Lee. Everybody loved Bruce Lee. And my mom used to walk around and I'd say, I'm going to Jap slap the shit out of you. But
Holy shit, I love it.
But that's a derogatory term against Asian people. I didn't know that. Till my husband said that is racist as shit. And I said, why? He said, because when Asians was in a concentration camp or something, that's what they did. Jap slapped them, hit them from the back, with the back of their hand. And I'm like, well, I didn't know that shit. So when I did a derogatory episode, which is about nigger, hunky cracker, we said all of these words. Jap slaps, and at the time Asians had just started getting beat on, and the network lost their fucking mind. It was like, we got to remove Jap slap. So we tried to come up with so many other words, and they picked chinks, and I'm like, chinks is the worst shit.
That's worse than Jap slap.
That's the N-word.
Thank
For
you.
Asians.
But I was like, thank you. Everybody was like, they said chink on TV.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's all about, it's a teaching moment.
Right.
You got like when you're a parent and you're used to, it's almost like what Matt Damon just said when he was saying the F word. So that's the episode that I just shot where the kids come in and say, hey, you can't say that anymore. Well, motherfucker, why y'all keep changing this shit?
Yeah.
It's almost like when you see an older white man who say colors.
Yeah.
Well, if that motherfucker been living in the country, he used to saying colors, and that's what he just used to. And if don't nobody correct him, then to me that person is not racist. That person is ignorant.
You have to put people in context with either the time or the area,
and
right?
their life experiences
And
and,
their
what
life
they're
experiences.
exposed to. But
But that's why I was never offended by Archie Bunker, because I knew when I watched that character, I believed that character really existed.
It was. What the fuck you mean?
Right, and he was authentic.
He was very authentic. That's why white men loved him.
Yeah.
Because he was the voice of that era. And what he was saying out loud was beginning to fade away for them.
Yeah.
Because times was changing, and you wasn't allowed to. Those at the time they could still say it, but they knew that they was losing that opportunity to talk like that openly in public. Without. But
what I liked about Archie is that he would also learn, though,
Yes.
on the show and grow. And you knew that deep down inside, he's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
Right. He's just a guy that grew up in a time period.
He's ignorant.
Ignorant. That's right.
He's ignorant.
And when an ethnic person sees something like that in art or television and stuff, we get it.
Well, you're gonna love this fucking shit.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because that's what this episode is about.
Yeah,
it's
I
about
can't wait.
the ignorance of me. I even did an episode on I don't even know what they call them, but them, they, and them, they, and there.
Oh, the pronouns.
Pronouns, yeah. My daughter brought a pronoun on
What's
my
them,
house.
them, there? What's them, them, there?
pronouns.
Pronoun.
They, them, their.
She,
Instead
he.
of she.
She, he.
Yeah,
She,
she,
he.
her, he, him.
Yeah, they don't want to be called
They,
boy and
they,
girl.
they're-
So they say they them, they, and there. So my daughter bring over this boy one day.
Yeah.
And the boy to me, and he was like, I got pronouns. I'm like, well, you got a dick. And so,
You don't want facts, though.
but it was a teaching moment
Yeah.
for me, and I
Yeah.
decided to bring that real life experience, what it was to deal with a real child who had a pronoun, who parents didn't want to accept the changes this child was going through, and I brought it into an episode which was true to my family, and it was fucking hilarious.
Wow.
Yes, it's episode 4, and my daughter wrote the episode.
She did?
Yeah, my daughter wrote on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
You know what I found fucked up though about that whole Matt Damon thing is because
Tell me about the Matt Damon.
So Matt Damon comes out there was an interview, right? And the interviewer basically recalled Matt Damon saying, it was my daughter who taught me how to not use the F word anymore.
What F word?
FAG.
FAG.
Bag
We
it.
not saying that shit.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I know
Sag
that one.
it.
But
Sag it.
Yeah.
Sag it.
Yeah.
yeah, and so
With the other alphabet.
Yeah.
Not me.
and then the daughter had basically educated him on why at any given point in time that probably hurt someone's feelings, right? But then
The media turned on him.
they turned on him,
what
assuming
they
that's
did.
just he was just using this word in his daily life, which wasn't the case. But I'm just saying,
Wow.
you can't do no right anymore. Like everyone just finds
It's the fucking media. And everybody want a headline story.
yeah.
Everybody want a headline story. And let me ask you this. Let me say this. Matt Damon is at 40, 50-some years old.
Yeah.
If he using the word and he come out and tell you that it was a teaching moment for him, why couldn't it be a teaching moment for all of us? Yeah. Why did the media want to turn society on this man for trying to say, hey, it was a teaching moment for me?
Yeah.
Because we all say shit in our fucking house.
Yeah.
If you say you don't, you're a goddamn lie.
Yeah.
If you white and say you don't say the N-word in your house, you're a lie. Because there are days I say cracker and white motherfucker and stuff like that.
Jap slap.
She's always saying
What?
jab slap.
I
Always
don't
saying
say
jab
jap slap anymore.
In fact, can you call me from now on?
at the club.
No, at the club. Honestly, I don't call me by. I want to be called Jap slap.
No,
Please,
motherfucker.
please. I'm Jap slap now.
Only when she brings you up.
Yeah, and then give me. Can I have a nickname? Give me a nickname. I can call you.
No, my name is Pat, bitch. You not.
Let's play a little game.
No.
I'm Jap slap and you are.
My TV get canceled because you trying to write a joke. I'm not fucking with you. Your name is Bobby Lee, motherfucker. If you choose to call yourself Jap Slap, that's on you.
Yeah. Maybe that'll just be my stage name.
You identify.
Yeah, but I'm not even Japanese.
You never heard of that?
No,
I've never heard of that.
I'm Korean. I'm Korean. Core slap. That doesn't sound as
No,
good.
it doesn't sound.
That sounds
yeah,
weird.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, it's a derogatory term. And when I brought it to the table to write about it, a lot of people hadn't heard of it. So that was the crazy. I was like, because I'm like, what? Y'all, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the South.
Yeah.
So it was used wildly down there. And my husband was like, probably 10 years ago, he's like, that is racist as fuck. And I was like, and then when he told me, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And so, but it's like each one teach one. Like I tell people about a story. I didn't know shit about Jews, and I ain't scared to say it.
Yeah.
My brother stole a fucking DVD player, and the Holocaust movie was in there. I ain't never heard of the Holocaust. You know the Holocaust?
Yeah, I know what the fucking Holocaust is.
Prove it.
So I'm being honest. I had told this on our
Wait,
podcast.
you didn't know what the fuck the Holocaust was?
Man, I dropped out in school in 8th grade.
The Holocaust, though.
But excuse me, most
Motherfucker.
black people don't know who the fuck. I mean, most white people don't know who the fuck Malcolm X is.
It's true. That's a good point.
Do you?
Yeah, I do know who Malcolm
Okay,
X is.
thank you.
God.
Yeah. How about Medgar Evers?
Of course I do, Meg. He died. Got killed.
Oh, you can say that about every nigga.
You really could.
You could.
Say another name.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
He died. Like I'm saying, yeah, you know your
I mean,
black
Bob
history.
Dylan, also, Bob Dylan wrote a song about him.
But
Do you know who Bob Dylan is?
yeah, I know about So I tell this story. My husband come over. My brother stole a DVD player. I mean, not a DVD, a laser disc. They were really popular. And it was the Holocaust was inside.
Wait, it was at Schindler's List?
It was Schindler's List. I never heard of Schindler's List, but we played it. And it was rap when Hitler was up there just shooting the Jews. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you white people? Jump that fist, nigga, run. Because that's what black people do. Get the fuck out when you shoot.
Yeah.
So when I meet my husband, we he come on my house. I say, hey, you want to see this crazy ass movie about these white people getting killed? And it was the Schindler's List.
No context. White people get killed.
Do you know who Schindler is?
Well, let me tell you, I'm telling you, it's a teaching moment. I'm trying to give you.
This is so
my
funny.
husband set me down and said, this is a true story.
Yeah.
I said, who fucking story? He said, the Jews. And I said, only one Jew, that's Jesus. And he said, what the fuck?
Facts.
And I was like, it's a lot of them? He was like, fuck yeah. And I was so fucking stupid.
That is hilarious.
But it's a hilarious fucking story.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was ignorant, and he let me know. And I went to start to Google, and I was like, oh my God, this shit is fucking real. But they didn't teach me that in school. I dropped out in 8th grade anyway, but I had never fucking heard of it.
Yeah.
So it was a teaching moment for me. That's how I
Sure.
learned what Schindler's List was, and I learned what the Holocaust was.
Yeah.
I never heard of the fucking Holocaust before.
Wow.
We stole that DVD. Thank God my brother Steve. I'd have been a Negro with no education on the Holocaust.
That's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But now you know.
Yes, I
Well,
know.
that documentary that we saw yesterday was about some dude in one of the Holocaust concentration camps that was cutting bitches'
No, so-
titties off with a sword.
No, so people are in line, Jews, right? In line to go into the fucking gas chamber.
Blinka,
They're going
yeah.
to die anyway. This motherfucking guard, before they even enter the fucking gas, would just cut off their titties with
And
a
then
sword.
he secretly moves to America and works at the Ford
Motor factory.
motor factory for 20 years. Just no one knows anything about his past. He has a family. He's beloved by his coworkers. And then when they were like prosecuting like war criminals back in the 80s,
Somebody identified him.
they were like, oh,
Yeah.
that's the dude. That's Ivan the Terrible.
What kind of
Let's
woman
stop.
did he marry? A white lady?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
white lady. His kids defended him. And they were like, we love our dad. He's nothing but he's been nothing. Like, he fixes our bikes for us. Like, his community loved him. It was crazy. Like, nobody knew.
No one, but you didn't see the documentary. You don't know.
But then they claim, like,
You don't know what happens at the end.
I didn't watch the last.
Yeah, but you can't claim that he's the guy.
Okay, you're right. I don't
What
know.
was he the guy?
Well, she wants to finish it. Can I tell you? She wants to finish. She didn't finish. She fell a fucking.
Okay, hold on. Close
You
up.
want me to
close
fucking
my
tell
eyes.
you? No.
Yeah, go, tell Miss Pat.
Spoiler alert.
He wasn't the guy, but he did work in 3 concentration camps. So he didn't do the titty thing,
I'm
right?
hearing it all. It's okay.
What?
Go ahead. Yeah. It's okay.
He didn't do the titty thing,
Yeah.
right? But he still was like,
A war
get back in line, right?
Oh.
And they're like, oh.
Who identified him?
Well, so when here's what you don't get. America knew this. They brought in a bunch of ex-Nazis into America and just because they
Let
were
them blend in with the people who needed help.
yeah, but some of these Nazis were good at like building bombs, or they had a certain skill set. So they're like, come on in, and we'll just change your name to John Smith.
Yeah.
And I'm John Smith. Yeah, and then you're John Smith, and then they're like building shit. You know what I mean?
That's why he was so good at Ford.
That
I loved him.
And they used these ex-Nazis at Ford because they wouldn't complain. They would work 16 hours, and then during their break, they would just sit there and just eat a carrot, right? And then they would go back to work, and then they would just disappear, show up on time, diligent. You know what I mean? So they loved them, but a lot of them were fucking murderers, man.
Wow. I saw one was he was an ex he was killing people too, and he came over here and he turned into a priest, and some of the survivors was, I don't know what was going on, but one of them identified him.
yeah.
Cause you can't. I'm quite sure if you was in those situations, those faces was ingrained in your fucking. You was never gonna forget.
You
those
see it in
fucking
your sleep,
faces.
probably.
Yeah, you was never gonna forget those fucking faces. But back to that, it was a teaching moment, and we did an episode on that as a teaching moment. To say, quit. You just can't cancel people when they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at a teaching moment when
What do
they
you
make
think
their
of-
first fucking mistake.
What do you think of the whole the baby controversy? Have you heard about that one?
Yeah, I'm black. You got them right. I heard about
What's
it.
the baby?
The
baby's a
the baby's a
rapper,
rapper. He stood up and said, "If you ain't sucking dick in the car with HIV or some shit like that." I think he was got beside himself. He forgot white people pay him.
No, but he said that he said something about.
Did he get dropped from a lot of festivals afterwards?
Yes, he did. He's
Well,
still getting dropped today.
What did he say though?
So he was on one of his shows, and then he was just.
We said, wave your phone in the air if you ain't got HIV, and you suck dick in the car in the parking lot.
It was at one of his shows.
After he finished.
There's these white girls going, nee.
No, then
no.
everybody go, you about to be canceled. You about to lose your job.
Oh.
And then at first he doubled down, didn't apologize, but then Miss Pat was saying like he forgot white people were paying him.
Yeah.
And now he's doubling down, but it's a little too late. So he gonna have to become friends with Lil Nas, and Lil Nas gonna have to walk him back into the business.
Oh man.
That's what's going on. I fucking love Lil Nas. I am a
Me
Lil
too.
Nas fan. Lil Nas said, take me as I am or fuck off. I love you, Lil Nas. I went to the BET Awards, right?
Yeah.
And Lil Nas came in there with a fucking dress on and shit all the real bitches down. I was like, ooh, I need to get my body fixed. This nigga's glowing.
Cute, sexy boy.
Yes, he's gorgeous.
gorgeous.
He was nice, and he had on some fucking Herman the Monster shoes with the dress. He was drop dead fucking gorgeous. I mean, I was like, you making the real bitches look bad, Lil Nas. He was good looking.
Yeah, he's a good looking
Yeah.
kid.
Were you in Atlanta growing up there when they had the Green River Killer?
We never had the Green River Killer. That's the wrong state. We had Wayne Williams. That was
The black guy that dressed up as a cop and killed the little black kid.
That was
he
from
didn't-
Mindhunters.
His name is not Green River?
No, his name is Wayne William.
That's him.
He's never dressed up as a cop. And it wasn't Wayne William. It was really the Ku Klux Klans who was killing those black boys. But they had to frame somebody.
Whoa. No, wait,
Go
stop.
do your history.
No. Stop. They got the guy.
Oh, yeah, they always gonna frame a nigga. Come on, dude.
Oh, so you're saying to me, this is
If
why...
somebody running around chopping off Asian people titty, and it sound like it's some Asian shit, and in your community, they probably gonna grab you, Bobby Lee, and say you did it.
Right.
You're frameable. You should be careful.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me right now is that
As a black community, do not believe that Wayne William killed all those little boys. We truly believe that the Ku Klux Klans, white people did it.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, we don't think he did it. I mean, we honestly, if you look at that documentary, my mama didn't make the documentary, but when they put the curfew in place in Atlanta, Georgia, back in those days, so all for the black community, your kids had to be inside or be with an adult. My mama, my brother and sisters, the first people who broke the curfew. And we wake up one day and the news people is all around our house. My mom out there lying her ass off on the news.
Oh, no, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. You guys were in the news. So what you're saying is that because from the documentary, he was like telling kids that he was a record producer or whatever.
He was a record producer.
Yeah, he was a record producer.
Okay, but he didn't kill. But he didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him.
No, I mean think about it. You killed some of those people was bigger than him. How the fuck you gonna drag him and throw him over in the river by himself?
Right.
That man was your side, Bobby Lee.
I'm pretty big for myself.
No, you're not. if you kill me, you can't pick me up without chopping you the fuck up.
Oh, right, that's true.
Yeah, if we were having sex, you couldn't even lift my titty, Bobby Lee.
You just see. I could probably with both hands, one titty.
No.
Yeah.
Can you
one
imagine?
Titty.
Can you imagine him with my legs in the air?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine Miss Pat and I in a sex scene?
Exactly.
The best.
It would be so funny.
Dramatic film.
No, it would be horrible. You'd be a tampon.
yeah. But that would be a great. If we ever write a show, we got to do a sex scene with me.
No, I'm not doing no fucking sex scene with no.
Why?
I'm married, first of all. And I'm not gonna
it's acting.
You're not getting on top of me.
No,
because
right,
it's gonna look like
you get on top of me. You get on top of me. I'm about
kill you, and then I'm in jail for killing you.
Yeah.
Asian hate.
Yeah, Asian hate crime.
Oh, don't say no until you read the script. Okay, and you see the money. You see the money.
Well, I would do a sex scene with you if they put a double dummy in the bed.
Oh, all right. So wide shots, we'll put a dummy, but close-ups, we gotta.
No, Bobby.
Close-ups, we gotta. We're not gonna really tongue and stuff like that.
No, we're not gonna do a motherfucking thing.
Why? I'm gentle.
Bobby, I'm not your type. And you're definitely not my type to act with, okay? If you want some black pussy, you need to go buy you some. I get naked, you wouldn't know where to find it. And I've seen your dick. It's not gonna work.
The logistics, just
Jesus.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a really quick break to share some of our favorite sponsors with you.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
BetterHelp.
That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/belly for 10% off your first month.
You may not be feeling down and out and depressed, or like you're at a total loss. But if your stress is high, your temper is shorter than usual, or even if you're starting to feel strain in any of your relationships, you could probably use the chance to unload. That's what Khalyla and I have done. Over the pandemic and even currently, we use BetterHelp for our therapeutic needs.
BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours.
Wow.
Unload the stressors and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain from it. See if it's for you.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and TigerBelly listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/belly. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/belly for 10% off your first month.
Liquid IV for your life and reason to live. You guys.
It's hot summer months,
It
babe.
sure is, babe.
And we need to be proactive to keep our body fueled and hydrated. Making hydration a priority, sweetie, helps you feel healthier on a day-to-day basis and fuels you to be at your highest potential. Don't you think?
Yeah, and also yes, I agree. And it also boils down to this. You know, I don't like water, right?
Yeah.
But with liquid IV, when I mix the two, I love the water with the liquid IV. The liquid IV, I know is giving me nutrients and hydration, and I also love the flavors. Right? They have watermelon, strawberry, and one of my favorites is lemon lime. It sounds like summer, doesn't it, guys?
It does.
Guys, it contains 5 essential vitamins. More vitamin C than an orange, and as much potassium as a banana. It's healthier than sugary sport drinks, no artificial flavors or preservatives, and less sugar than an apple.
Whoa.
Made with clean ingredients, no GMO, vegan, and free of gluten, dairy, and soy.
Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code BELLY at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code BELLY at liquidiv.com. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This brings us to another question, okay? It's like, you know, before I met Khalyla, you know, I wanted to, you know, hook
A big dick.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He had a couple crushes on some black women who didn't show interest in him.
And I couldn't get black women to be interested in me. So could you suggest certain things that I could do to like up my game, you think?
Well, black women are just really starting to step outside of the black man. Like, black men have always dated Asians and whites and other women, but black women has like really been loyal to the black man. So they just beginning. I mean, it's always been interracial couples, but allowing themselves to date people that don't look like them. Because they're like, oh, I never dated Asian. I never dated a white man. I don't know. That's the mentality that we had.
Yeah.
You know, I deal with the motherfucking brother before I go outside my race.
Yeah.
But now they're starting to.
Yeah, I could see it sometimes on the show. Like if I do stand up and I'll see a couple, I'll see like a beautiful black girl with an Asian dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, I missed that was like I was born 30 years too late, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
That's interesting.
But I mean, people stop it. I think the world is just changing where it's not about race, it's about the individual. Love don't have a color.
Yeah.
You know, where white people's like, keep it white so you can be pure. And white women like, no, keep it whatever that's got a big dick and gonna make me feel better. And so they started stepping out real early.
Yeah. It is because you and I are the same exact age. I'm 49. You're 49 as well, right? And it's like you and I grew up in the same time period. Like we grew up during OJ and all that shit, right? But it's interesting, like because the times are changing so fast, and I feel like in different ways, you and I are just trying to catch up and learn. Because you're learning about all this new shit, right?
Yeah.
And it's like so much to learn. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more to learn in the next 10 years as well. But it's like, I think generations before me didn't want to learn.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
But I think because you and I are in entertainment, we're in social media.
I think kids today was like, I don't give a fuck what color you is. I just want to fucking get high.
Yeah.
So that's, I just want to make a TikTok video. I just want to do this. They don't give a fuck. They really don't.
Yeah.
It's the grandparents and the parents that, I mean, look at white girls. They be saying, look at white girls. The first thing they do is they get out of the house and go buck wild. They go with black people, Asian people, white people. The daddy be out over there picking his hair out his fucking head.
Yeah.
Because she's curious. Because you like, don't do it. Well, if you constantly tell somebody don't do that, well, hell, let me go try this. Why you keep saying don't do this? What is he hiding from me?
Yeah.
I need to stick my motherfucking mouth in this cookie jar.
Yeah.
And that's what the white girl do. Look, daddy, I brought home a Negro. Look, daddy, I brought home a Chinese. Look, daddy, I brought home a blind cat.
Yeah. You've never hooked up with a white dude?
I've never dated outside my race.
Not one time.
First of all, Bobby,
You never touched a white dick?
I've touched a white dick, jacked it for some wrestling match ticket.
Wait, what's the story?
Wait.
For a ticket?
You want to see a what, wrestling match?
I used to like wrestling.
Yeah.
This man used to buy pussy for my sister. He came through the neighborhood. She wasn't there. So he had me to jack his dick or watch him jack his dick. And he give me some money. And he jacked his dick and I bought me a wrestling match ticket. And then one time I went to the hotel and jacked the man dick for $100.
Really?
Yeah, he
White
thought
dude?
yeah, that's the only time I was fucking
Yeah.
white dicks. But I mean,
What's your face like? Do you roll your eyes back or?
I was 11.
Oh. Story got
Fuck you. I got me
real
some
dark
popcorn.
fast.
so dark.
I got me some popcorn, front row ticket. I did not think about that dick I had just jacked.
Wow.
Shit. I was down there with the white folks that night at the wrestling match.
Wow.
What an incredible life you've had.
Interesting.
But you've lived, I'm in AA. I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm sober.
You do the chip shit?
Yeah, I do the chip shit. I do all that shit. And it's like...
My sister do too. I took my sister crackhead. So I took her to a comedy show one day. And this is when I realized people at AA is fucking crazy. Well, not people, but my sister. She was doing it just to get the chips, not really to get off dope. So So I was at a comedy show one night. The comedian said, "Anybody celebrating anything?" My sister stood up and said, "Yeah, I've been off crack for 4 days." I said, "Bitch, if you don't sit your
That's hilarious. Yeah.
bitch, you just ain't got your Social Security check. Set your ass down. You ain't clean."
Yeah, but in AA, they say, you get sober to have a big life, right? And I just feel like you've had a really big life. You've had children. You've had, just the stories that you're selling drugs to fucking some of the sexual shit that you went at in early.
Pat, is it true that your name, they called you Rabbit?
Yeah, that's the name of my book.
Why do they call you Rabbit?
That was my that was my nickname, and then it became my drug dealing name. And it almost became my stand-up name, and I was like, nah. So the kids in my neighborhood call me Miss Pat, so I went with Miss Pat.
Can I call you Rabbit?
Nah. No. I'm too old to be having a nickname.
Okay, Miss Pat.
Yeah.
Relax. Okay, fine.
I ain't calling you Squirrel, pussy.
But you've had a great life, and it's just like, I'm just so happy though. The show, I think it's going to be, from what I hear, where's it at? It's Miss Pat where?
BT.
It's BT Plus. BT Plus.
So you can watch that on TV, or can you stream the shit too?
It's streaming.
Yeah.
BT Plus have an app like Netflix. It's a new streaming service. Been around about 18 months. But they have some great shows on there. Some good original. They show a lot of black shows because they're only 18 months. So I don't even think they got 40 original shows yet because they're such a brand new network.
Wow.
But it comes out August the 12th. All 10 episodes drop at the same time. It's a Lee Daniel, Brian Grazer, and Ron Howard production.
Oh, wow.
So it's a great show on a brand new platform that's been very supportive of what I do. And
have you met Brian Grazer?
Fuck yeah, many times.
He's a fucking heavyweight.
He is?
Dude, Brian Grazer and Ron Howard are one of the biggest guys in Hollywood.
I know. Ron Howard is a sweet thing.
Oh, you met him too?
Yeah, I met Ron Howard.
But these are legends, the people you're working with.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Miss Pat, you're working with the elite.
I know. I started off with the elite.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
But what I like about the show, it seems like they're letting you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like you're calling the shots.
Well, you always gonna have people with the pushback, but they allow me to be me. They know the product that they bought. I'm not watered down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. You will look at this show and say, "That's Miss Pat."
Wow.
They're not. Nothing is coming out of my mouth that wouldn't regularly come out of my mouth. I am that person in your family that say what the fuck they want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, every moment is about something. And now we use grown people language because it's the show title, a grown folk sitcom, because we're cursing. I mean, we're cursing, motherfucker, some bitch, nigga, all kind of shit. But it's not out of content. We're talking about something each and every episode.
Yeah. It's amazing. Everyone listening right now.
BET Plus.
BET Plus. Download, get fucking BET Plus, and fucking watch that shit.
August 12th.
August 12th.
All 10
When
episodes.
does this come out?
I think just after that, this comes out that week.
Yeah, that's when it's supposed
So
to.
when you're listening to No, do it now.
Yeah, go right
Exactly.
now
Go
and
right
download
now.
it. I need you like Bobby Lee need dick. A dick.
All right, so
Not need
Miss
dick.
Pat, at the end of our show, we do what we call unhelpful advice. People email us with a question or
God.
problem they're going through, so we can either help them or not, whatever. But go ahead and do it.
Unhelpful Advice with Bobby, Khalyla, and Miss Pat.
Oh, shit.
Hello, my name is Kirk and I live in Portland. Back in November of 2019, I was told I had rectal cancer. I've been sick
That's-
as
that's-
fuck.
Wait, rectal in the asshole.
Anus cancer.
And rectum, babe.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been sick and on with treatments. At one point, I lost 30 pounds and was skinny as a stick. I'm still going through this journey. I'm starting to get at the end of my rope as in treatments. Do you have any advice for me to have hope?
How old is he?
He is no age.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But Ms. Pat, how does he find hope when all is lost?
Fuck you laughing at, Bobby? This
I don't
is
know.
sad.
That was weird.
I know, I'm just
he
like
laughs when he's
I'm
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. I gotta laugh.
Oh,
It's not my bad.
I mean, I just think you gotta surround yourself with positive shit. You gotta laugh. You cannot be thinking about what's going on in your ass. You just gotta make yourself happy. I truly believe laughter heals you.
Yeah.
I mean, when you can relieve the body of stress, stress will give you a stroke, it'll give you a heart attack. You can't control what's going on. That's the universe, that's the doctor. All you can do is just try to live. So, hell, put on you a CD of some comedy. Go and Google Bobby Lee naked.
Download BET Plus.
Download BET Plus and watch all 10 episodes. August 12th.
Get it right.
Yeah, I mean, start surrounding yourself with positive shit. You know, and nothing you can do. All you can do is heal the body, to me, by providing positive stuff to it.
Yeah.
But if you sit there and worry, you're just gonna add to what's already going on. That's what I believe.
Can I ask about erectile? What is it?
Rectal.
Ain't no rectile. He wish it was rectile.
Rectal cancer.
Yeah, asshole.
Did they take out the asshole? Is it chemo or do they do surgery?
The rectum is at the very end of a colon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's
I know.
likely that
Mine's not in the deep end.
no,
it's
well,
at
it's
the end.
likely that you get what you call like a resection.
Oh, you're a nurse, right?
Yeah,
I
she's a
was,
nurse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll take out certain portions of the disease tract of the colon, or if it's higher than that. Like I have a friend where she no longer has her lower intestines. But
Yeah.
she has a pouch, and they sewed.
She had a rectal too.
No, she had Crohn's, a little different,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
similar. It's similar in the sense that you do have to take out a large part of your intestine. And she has a Barbie butt now, so they had to sew her butt shut because she no longer has a use for it.
Oh.
So, but as I answer your question, you just cut out.
No,
What
no,
do they
no.
sew the butt for? To keep it from leaking?
I'm not sure. They call it a Barbie butt. But it's basically because there's no use for it.
Well,
right?
let me say this.
The even the gap.
But your asshole itch sometimes.
Well, fuck.
Not this one.
What do you mean your asshole itches?
You know, your asshole don't ever itch.
My
If it's
asshole
kind of
itches a
dirty.
lot.
Mine does.
Yeah.
Mine always itches.
But does it itch because it's not sewn shut?
Oh.
It might be a little dirty, but
Maybe you don't wipe well.
yeah, if you don't wipe well, your
do you
asshole
wipe well?
itch. Well, my arms are short.
A lot of shit there.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that, like, if this kid, right, he
Yeah.
has some sort of surgery. So let's suppose him and I were lovers.
What?
And I didn't, just hear me out. We were lovers, right?
Why would you say that to a cancer patient?
That's true.
Okay, let's say I was a woman.
He's trying to look for hope.
I know, I'm
Not you fucking him in the butt.
That's not where I'm going.
Okay, well,
That's
listen.
not where I'm going.
Wow, that
All
was
right, that's
not-
not where
yeah.
I'm going.
All right, listen.
Yeah, that's not where I'm going. Let's just hear
Yeah,
me
you
out.
and
Save it
him
for
lovers.
himself.
Well, let's say I'm like a woman, right? I'm dating this guy.
Kurt.
He doesn't tell me about, you know, me his right, and he's like bending over naked. Would I be able to tell that he had?
No.
No. What do you think a hole is back there? What do you think he got a bullet, a fucking
He
door?
thinks that shit hangs out from his asshole.
And it spells cancer.
Now, if
That's all I'm asking. So,
No, here's the point. Here I will tell you this.
God.
If the tumor, if there
All I
was
saw was a black hole when you said that shit. I'm like, do you think the asshole turned into a pussy?
No. I'm just saying.
you're not wrong in the sense that if, let's say, there was a mass or a tumor in that area and
Yeah.
that was not removed, yes, you would see a tumor in that area.
All right. So, could he do this? I'll forget it. I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
Because what I'm about to say, I know I'm going to get attacked. Go ahead.
I
Wait,
will say,
you
he
might-
says, TigerBelly makes me smile all the time. I love your comedy. So maybe you could continue with
I'm
it.
going to
Okay.
go ahead and say this. You know you're almost 50. You know what you're due for, right?
Colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy.
I just had one.
How was it?
How was it? How was the
Shitty.
prep?
Shitty.
Yeah.
Because I think I was just telling somebody else this. I think they left. I don't think they imped me really well. So, you know, my asshole was wet.
Yeah.
It leaves you really wet.
Yeah.
And it was like I felt a little like he instead of going up in there easy.
Yeah.
I could feel where he juked the thing in my asshole. Maybe it was too tight.
Juked. Ooh.
Yeah.
Juked. You know, like So I woke up and I was like, oh, my asshole burning.
Yeah.
So I don't think he treated me too good.
It doesn't seem
But
like
since
it.
you're a nurse, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So I have hot flashes, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm almost 50.
Yeah.
So they used to be in between my titties.
Yeah.
But lately they've been in my asshole.
You better get this right.
Look, I don't know too much about like the variety of hot flashes.
Yeah, why are they in my ass fucking up my panty liner?
Because I know that my mom, when she became menopausal, she had some weird shit in the weirdest places too. I don't know what the reason for that is, but I
My
have no
friend
answer.
told me her aunt had, this is a true story. She told me this yesterday. They was from New York. She said her aunt had hot flashes so bad, so fucking bad that she would just get naked at the house in her underwear.
Oh my God.
And one day she was just sitting in the window trying to get air, and she fell out the window and died.
What the fuck? Why are we laughing
Why you
so
laughing?
much?
Why are you laughing?
It's terrible.
They found her. She fell 4 stories. They found her in her drawers. I told my friend, bitch, tell me this ain't real. She said, it's real. Whatever her aunt name fell out the window because she was trying to cool off. I was like, I'm not letting my hot flasher kill me.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy. Yeah. What's a hot flash?
So
You get really heated.
Really?
You know what menopause is?
Nah.
When your
I'm
pussy
good.
about to dry up, I call it.
Yeah,
You know,
And
your
you-
mom had early onset menopause. His mom had menopause at 37.
Yeah, my friend did too.
But it's basically you no longer get your periods. Your estrogen level drops in your body. Your testosterone creeps up a little bit. So we just have these like a set of symptoms that is really uncomfortable, especially if you're like early menopause. Yeah, you start to sweat. You start to have weird mood swings. Just the whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Eventually, it evens out.
So dudes don't get hot flashes.
No, y'all
No.
go through midlife crisis and dump old bitches and get young bitches and fuck up your family, buy a Corvette, your hair fall out, your dick start working,
Yeah.
you buy pussy. That's what y'all do.
Cialis all day.
Yeah.
What in midlife? So I would probably have one soon then if I was gonna have a midlife process.
Oh, you're gonna have one.
You think so?
I think when your dick stops working, you're gonna have some kind of crisis
Yeah.
because you've had a lot of fun with that thing.
Oh yeah. Good
Yeah.
times. Good times.
You guys do not look like a couple.
8 years.
Well, 8 years, man.
It just don't. I mean, I don't want to be rude because I'm in your house, but she's so out of your league.
Oh, he's
Oh God.
Miss Pat.
But Miss Pat, I grew up in a really fucked up family.
I know,
so this
and you
makes
got a
sense for me.
fucked up man.
Miss
Fucked up.
Pat.
She is-
I aim high.
This is a basketball player chick.
I know, and I want when I see basketball players with the girls, I go, I want that too. Why can't I
Yeah.
have that too?
I don't think she woke up yet.
still in the Matrix.
I know.
She is so.
I've always
pretty.
dated hot chicks.
You know, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being honest.
No, I love it.
expect you with a fat Asian chick.
Fat Asian chick.
That's what I mean. When I walked in, I was like, "Oh, that must be his assistant."
No,
I had 2
I am that too,
abortions.
though.
But and I'm like, I'm thinking, you let him fuck you? But
it's my girl.
yeah, I know. I
But
know.
if you dig a little deeper, you'll know how
He's
it
a
makes
good
sense. 'cause-
person.
Well, no, like our upbringing was so similar, so chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, opposite attract,
yeah.
and definitely opposite. I mean,
No, I love it.
she's beautiful.
And I think that's exactly right. In fact, when I saw her,
I see him in the club all the time, and I would say, "Who fucking him?"
I know, bro.
She talks about you the way you talk about George.
I know, and that just feels good. I love this. You know what I mean?
You're beautiful.
You should love it too, you piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean? Miss Pat, I swear to God, honestly, anytime you need to promote anything,
Thank you, Bob.
you come to this place.
I will.
Because my audience is going to love you and they're going to support you. And this was a blessing.
I've never laughed so hard. In my
I never
life.
laughed so hard.
On this show. I've never.
We've
laughed so
done
hard.
305 episodes.
Yeah.
We've had heavyweights, big people on the show, right? You are the funniest.
Oh wow!
Out of
Thank you.
everyone we've had, you've made me laugh the most.
Wow, and she's beautiful. I mean, I
What do you think? We're getting past that.
yeah, beautiful. Y'all a
Could
beautiful
you let it
couple.
go? Let it go.
But you know what? Y'all gonna have a beautiful baby.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if she can get that pussy back on track.
But Miss Pat, can listen, I don't know. This is quarantine, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to look, I would look okay.
Bobby, I've been to Canada with you. I seen you dressed up. That's you, Bobby. What you talking about? You act like you get dressed up like a black pastor or some shit. I've seen you out. Fuck you mean quarantine, Bobby. That's your, yeah, like he dressed up. Now I will say your hair grew out.
Yeah.
And you and this bitch look like Mr. Miyagi. But that's about it.
Give her a round of applause. She was fucking great.
Thank you.
Oh, Miss-
August 12th, BET Plus.
And Miss Pat, where can we find the Pat Down, your podcast?
On all platforms, Spotify, right next to y'all shit, everywhere.
Check it out.
iTunes, check out my podcast.
Great.
Oh my God, that was great.
Thank you so much.
You had to take a photo.
Yeah.
Shukuluk mona, yeah. Shukuluki muki.